Thanks for joining our video today. Today we're going to be talking about which codec is better for your SIP dialer, G711 or G729. You've probably heard by now of G711 and G729 protocols for SIP dialers, and you're wondering which protocol is better. Well, every situation in a dialer environment can be different, but the first component of the question is the understanding of the difference between the two. There are many common codecs for SIP dialer traffic, and this is a list for most US and international dialers. G711U law is used mostly in North America and Japan, and G711A law is used in Europe and the rest of the world. G729 is another common codec. Even G729AB is another option. There's also G723 and GSM, but in this video we're going to focus on just the two main ones, G711 and G729. Now, getting a little ahead of myself there. Let's get back there. Okay, G711 is a codec that allows for voice at a requirement of 64K bandwidth per channel or call path. Many carriers, though, will use as much as 80K per channel, and with overhead you really might need at least 90K of bandwidth per voice channel. G729, on the other hand, uses a compression of bandwidth, requiring only 8K of bandwidth per voice channel, but with overhead you can expect to allow for up to 32K per voice channel. The other components above and beyond how much bandwidth is needed per voice channel to consider is voice quality, licensing, and carrier selection. Once you've determined that you have sufficient bandwidth for the codec you prefer, or how much extra you will need, then you can move on to voice quality. Given that your bandwidth costs in most cases won't eat too much into your budget for either codec, then voice quality will be determined greatly by the quality of your ISP. And this example is a metric to compare how much bandwidth you need for either codec based on the number of concurrent calls. For G711, most ISPs are able to shine whether it's the local cable company, T1, or fiber company. When you move up to G729 compression, then you want to be even more diligent in investigating the quality of your ISP by looking at the latency, number of hops to the internet, packet loss, and stability of the speed streams. So a lot of factors can enter into the equation. Also, other issues such as, is your business in one location or multiple locations, even remote agents, all sharing a dialer hosted in a data center. The next component to look at is licensing. If you have a call center where all your agents are using soft phones, then there can be an associated cost with moving to G729. You can increase your calls with the same amount of bandwidth, of course, but some soft phone providers will charge a licensing fee for G729. Check with your soft phone provider first before migrating to G729, just to be on the safe side. The last component to look at is carrier selection. Many carriers will offer service on both G711 and G729, but there are some SIP carriers that provide service only on G711, but that is quickly changing. Pretty soon everybody will be offering on both. So also the other important item to look at is where they can provide dialer service to, either the US, Canada, or other destinations as well. Well, we hope that this information has cut through the clutter of this technology and helped you in optimizing your business operations in your call center. If you are needing additional information on SIP trunking, watch some of our other videos or reach out to us at our contact information here. Thanks for watching.